Hi.
Hi.
We got our 4-year-old is off from school, so flip the camera around, give it to far right Latina mama, and we will talk through what we're cooking for today, as well as the theme. That's right, it's tacos. We're going to do a couple types of tacos. We're going to cook some flank steak, and we're also going to cook some cod. This is actually very, very lean. I can drink that while we film. A little bit dehydrated, coming back from vacation. Last week, I actually lost 2 pounds on vacation. I've been complaining to my girlfriend about being fatter than I want to be these last several months, but I guess that's what happens when you're setting squat PRs and repping 445 on my working sets for deadlifts. Okay, you need help because the first step that we're going to start doing is we're actually going to turn on the skillet to start prepping the tortillas. That's going to take a while to get hot. So while that gets hot, we're going to start seasoning the meat. We're only going to use... You want to season the meat? All right, come here. Bring your stool over here. What we're going to do is we're going to put salt and onion powder on both. If you have garlic powder at home, I recommend that, but far Latino girlfriend is allergic to garlic, so we're gonna not have her do that. You should wash your hands, ideally, before you're touching any of this food. Have you washed your hands yet? Okay, let's go wash your hands first. Come here. Okay.
She can go do it herself.
Okay, come back when your hands are washed, and we'll talk through the theme of... I will not start without you, I promise. Go wash your hands and we'll come back. Theme of the day is failed resolutions, as I take a gulp of water. I'm going to say something, might not make sense to you, but resolutions fail because the thing that makes you bad is actually what allows you to exist. It allows you to cope. And so, as a smaller child, I often wondered, how could people be alcoholics? How could people be drug addicts? Wasn't it so obvious that these things are not good for you? And people would tell me, my parents would tell me when I was 8, 9, 10 years old, people use drugs because they're in pain. Their lives are empty without them, and so they turn to drugs. And it never made sense to me, I guess, until I started using drugs myself. And consuming alcohol myself in excess in my 20s. And I realized that with everything that's bad... Good job. Good job. Okay, so we're going to start seasoning the meat as I talk through why resolutions fail. Okay, so let's... Give me your hands. Sprinkle the salt evenly across the meat. Evenly. Not like that. Okay, so do not do this. So the way we're going to make this go even is we're just going to spread it like that. Do the opposite of what she did. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay? Put it on the fish, okay? You ready? Oh, you got salt on the wound. Do you want me to do it? That's a cut? Okay. You want a boo-boo?
Yeah.
Let me see if I have a boo-boo in my pocket. Let me finish putting the salt on before I get you the boo-boo. And I'm going to finish putting the onion powder on. So the reason why people struggle with lifestyle changes is because they aren't realistic about why their bad habits exist. And the most realistic explanation for why bad habits exist is they help you get through life. A lot of times people eat bad food because they use it as a coping mechanism. Now sometimes people eat bad food just because they're not paying attention. They're kind of sloppy about it. Okay, hey, give us a second.
Go wash your hands, baby. Go wash your hands again till the salt comes out.
Sometimes people have bad habits because they're lazy. They just eat because they're around their family. Food is around, food is available. They don't like wasting food. And so they've developed this bad habit because they think that they're saving money by eating food that they're not hungry for. You have a crying child. Why are you crying? I'm gonna get you a boo-boo.
It hurts when I wash my hands.
It hurts when you wash your hands?
Yes, it hurts.
Just keep talking.
Okay, hey, just bring a Band-Aid. Bring a Band-Aid. We'll solve it on film. Okay. So, oftentimes, bad habits fall into one of two categories. One, it's something that people have just kind of looked over. They have bad habits that are easy to fix if they just have good direction and know what to do. This is, as a coach, this is the easiest problem for me to solve. I look at somebody who's been applying a lot of effort, but it's been applied to the wrong things, and I can tell them, hey, we can get you better results with less effort because you've been trying 5 hours a week, we can get it done in 4 or 3. You've been doing really restrictive dieting, you actually don't need to do that. That's the easiest thing for me to do. The hardest thing for me to do, yeah, why don't you take a paper towel, dry it. The hardest thing for me to coach is people with addictions. People who binge on alcohol or food late at night because they have stressful jobs. Because I can't tell somebody who's binging on essentially a drug, hey, like just don't do that many drugs. Because that's not really how drug addiction works. The reason why that's such a challenging habit to overcome is because there's something in that person's life that is very, very difficult to endure, right? It's work stress, it's relationship stress, it's financial stress. It's some combination of elements that make life kind of miserable without something to temporarily ease that pain. And so, and I'm going to turn, oh, I thought I was going to turn that phone on. I have trouble lighting. So the reason why, so right now we have 2 pans on. We have the hot flame on there, and then we're gonna start cooking some tortillas on the other side.
Alex, can I help?
Yeah, you can help cook the tortillas. Here's what we're gonna do.
I forgot that I got the wrong tortilla.
Forgot that you got the wrong tortillas? No, we're gonna.
Oh, we should have the tortilla warmer out.
Oh, we should have the tortilla warmer out. Too bad we've not unpacked from vacation yet. Okay, hey, we're gonna do. I'll give it to you. Hey, chill out.
Tala, keep your hands away from the stove.
Okay.
Alex, you're wrong tortilla.
I know. We'll pick it up later. All right. So we're gonna start as the meat flame gets hot. We're going to put the other tortillas. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do when we get the.
I don't want that one.
You're not gonna have that one. You're gonna have a yummy one. Okay. So we're gonna get both sides of the tortilla warm.
That one.
Okay. And then you're gonna wait probably about 30 seconds. Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Once all of this bubbles up, then you flip it. You ready? You ready? Can you hold this? Do you know how to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Flip it. Flip that tortilla. With the Hexclad, supposedly you can put it on the other side. And then get the whole thing, the whole tortilla on the pan. Grab it. Grab it. Okay. Cool. All right, we're gonna let that sit for about 15 more seconds. Okay, hey, cover your face, all right? As this has gotten hot, we're going to
Take a step back, my love.
step back for a second. Okay. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Come here. Come here. Stay right there. Stay right there. Grab it. Put it right there. Yeah, just leave Leave it there. Okay. Now we're gonna take another one. You wanna do it? Here, you can use your hands, Colin. So first we're gonna spread it around. We're gonna get all of, we've been using ghee. I didn't mention that. We're using ghee as our lubricant. Which is good for lactose intolerant folks. And so now that we have both sides lubricated, we're gonna wait about 30 seconds for the bubbles to come up and then we're gonna flip. Watch it, check this out. Okay, wait for the bubbles, wait for the bubbles. As this steak cooks, I'm actually gonna use this guy to force more surface area of the steak onto the flame. Otherwise it can kind of throw up. Okay, let's flip it. You ready? Flip it to the other side. Let it go. Yeah! Give me 5. If you guys have any questions, drop them below. We'll talk through them. But okay, so back to resolutions. The reason why resolutions are so challenging to resolve is because your life has been built around a crutch.
Alex,
Okay?
Alex, I'm gonna get that one.
Okay, take it, put it right there. Pick it up. These are raw tortillas from H-E-B. They're delicious, by the way. Put it right there. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna
Now I'm
add.
gonna do the
Okay, let's add a little bit more oil though. Add a little bit more oil to the tortilla skillet.
Now I'm gonna do this one.
Sure. Okay, as the steak cooks, the steak actually loses size as it cooks, as the water comes out. So we're gonna be able to cook the steak and the cod at the same time. So you'll see us with the surf and surf tacos. What's up? Okay. I am being requested. Okay, I'm gonna help. Here, I'm gonna show them the first step, all right? First
I
step.
wanna do this one.
Okay, you can do both of them. We're gonna do all of them.
You also gonna do this one?
No tortilla is gonna get left behind. You got it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, watch it. Wait, count to 30, let it bubble. All right, as this cooks, this is actually almost ready to flip, but I know, I can tell that this portion of the steak has not been getting enough surface area on the pan. Okay, so while we do this, I'm going to put the cod on the pan. We're going to try to move the beef away from it. Okay, flip it. And get the other side on. Yeah, great job. Okay, we're gonna leave that there and I'm gonna wash my hands so I don't have fish on them. Because you're fun to repeat. Okay. All right. Not yet. Okay.
Let Alex use it really quick.
Okay. So this, we can see, has been cooked well. This has been cooked well. This side needs a little bit of loving. So we're gonna. Okay, so think about areas in your life that require resolutions. Think about them as crutches. Okay, there's two types of. All right, so that's good. We're gonna put this on.
I put my hands on it and then move it here. It's
Okay.
in my hands a little bit, but it didn't hurt.
Okay,
Like that.
hey, it's ready. Hold on. You want me to soak it and flip it, and then I'm gonna give you the tongs, okay? Okay, we're gonna get it all wet, and then we're gonna flip it. Okay, watch it. Count to 30, all right? Count to 30, all right? Not fast. Not that fast. All right, we're going to add a little bit of ghee to the bottom because it's getting a little bit smoky. Forgot to turn the fan on. Okay, so bad habits are very frequently crutches. And there's two types of bad habits that I as a coach can help solve. If you're using something as a crutch, okay, let's flip it.
No, that's up.
Grab it by the rubber. You ready?
I can do it.
Okay, flip it. Good job. Give me a high five. If you're using something as a crutch, as a coach, I need to help remediate the injury that requires the crutch.
I'm doing it. No, let's flip it over.
If I as a coach can't help you remediate the injury, good job. Wait 10 seconds and then take it off. If I as a coach can't help you remediate the condition that causes you to need to cope, that I'm doing a bad job as a coach, and we're probably not going to solve it. But if I as a coach can help resolve the underlying item, trauma, injury, that makes you feel like you need a coping mechanism, only at that point.
Tala.
No.
Okay, take it off. Good job.
No.
We got a little bit of cross-contamination between the fish and the steak, so we're gonna take that off. Okay, so this steak is almost done. All right, now we're gonna put the last tortilla on. That's why we want to keep you away from the flame. You got it?
The fan still isn't on.
What's
The
that?
fan still is not on. There you go.
Okay. Watch it out. All right, so this. That's why you gotta stay far away. Okay, so now we got. All right, it's not gonna happen unless I tell you it's gonna happen, all right? So count to 30, we're gonna flip that. If I as a coach can help remediate the underlying pain that you're going through, which is one reason why I do career consulting. If I can help resolve some work stress that you have, either through negotiating a higher salary or figuring out how to work less, it's a lot easier for me to remove the stressor that causes you to binge on food, binge on alcohol. Okay, flip it. Now, hold on, before you flip it, I'm going to flip this because we can see the water coming to the top, the moisture is coming to the top of the fish, which means it's ready to flip. All right, you're good. Now, so I need to help resolve your trauma. I can't simply tell you to be more disciplined because you can be more disciplined for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you're going to stop. It's okay. You can use your fingers too. All right, good job. You can be more disciplined for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, but at some point you're going to become stressed out. Count to 15. At some point you're going to be stressed out and you're going to go back to that well that causes you to be in the same negative feedback loop all the time. And so if you're, okay, check it out. If you're, we're going to turn this off as we wait for that to cook. We're going to wait, this is going to cook for about 20 more seconds. And then it's going to be done. I can just tell by the texture of everything it's almost done. Okay, cut to 20 but slowly. The other way New Year's resolutions fail is because solving the problem is actually antithetical to your way of going through life. So a lot of times people are not able to rest enough to work out. Okay, we're going to take it off. A lot of times people are not able to rest enough to work out. So they're relate. Oh, this is great. Look at how juicy that looks. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit for a little bit. That's good. gonna start getting plates ready for everybody's tacos.
So annoying.
What?
I am so
Fire's off. It's not gonna come back on. We're good. You can see all of the juice coming from the steak and from the cod. This is gonna be amazing. And then we also have some queso. I'm gonna put the queso on mine. I'm the only one in the family putting queso on mine because I'm the only one who likes hot things and is going to respond well to that. So, all right, one type of problem, one type of New Year's resolution that fails is the New Year's resolution that you try to make without resolving the underlying source of trauma. Okay, that will fail. The other is where you're not realistic with yourself and you don't understand why you continually fail to... Did I undercount the tortillas? I think we're missing one. We still gotta cook one more tortilla.
I will do it outside. I will do it.
Okay. The other area that...
No. I know I will do it. I will put it on mine.
Okay. Here, we're actually gonna use this one.
Step away, babe.
But I want to do it.
Okay, you can do it. But we're gonna use this one. Chill out. We're gonna grease up both sides. Okay. So the other resolution,
Ew,
path to failure.
Alex, I'm gonna get that one.
Okay, wait, count to 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Keep talking.
14,
The other path to
16,
failure
17, 18, 19.
is when you don't, okay, flip it, is you don't realize why you continue to solve problems in a way that leads to failure. So a lot of times, oh, look at that.
Alex, I
Hey,
did it.
look at that. Does Chef Alex ever miss?
No!
When was the last time Chef Alex missed?
Never.
That's
Only
right.
one time.
Only one time? How long ago was that? When did he miss? How
When
old?
I was 3.
When you were 3, how old are you now?
4.
When do you turn 5? When do you turn 5?
February 12 and Alex never missed when I'm 5.
Never missed at all, except one time when you were 3 years old. So that's like a year
Yeah.
without missing. That's awesome. So we're gonna let the middle of the steak continue to cook on itself because this is a little bit,
Take it off.
take it off right now. This is a little bit challenging of a cut to cook because it has varying thicknesses. That's okay. It has varying thicknesses. So the thicker portion is obviously going to take longer to cook than a thinner portion. The thinner portion is going to be ready to eat faster. So we're going to let this cook on itself a little bit.
We're done.
We're done. All
That
right.
was mine, Alex.
No, this one's yours. This one's yours.
No, that one was mine.
This one's yours. It's going to be yummy. All right, pick out your meat. Which ones do you want?
I said I don't want meat.
Okay, you can have.
Okay,
You can
I
have.
do.
Okay, you want this one? Which one else?
That one.
That one and
That one.
and that one.
And that
You want all of these? All right.
one. No.
You want these?
Yep.
Yep.
We need
Okay. Great. Try it. Take a bite. Take a bite in front of the camera. Take a bite in front of the camera. Eat it right here. Let's go. Step up on the table. Step up on the table. Let's go. Let's eat it right here. Step up on the stool. Get up on the stool. Yeah. No? Just try it. Eat one of the steaks. Yeah? Was it good?
No.
Yeah? No? Yeah? It was great, wasn't it? Look at how juicy this cod is. We're going to share this cod because it was awesome.
I'm not going to eat the cod.
You're not going to eat the cod.
Let's eat at the party dinner
Of
table.
course not. You can eat at the party dinner table, of course.
The party dinner table is for all of us.
All right. Well, I will give a confirmation to see how Chef Alex did. I'll throw a little bit of queso pepper in there. And before I mention that, the other path to failing New Year's resolutions is if the way to solve the problem is antithetical to your way of life. And so for some people, you know, if you're so committed, if you're a workaholic, say, and the way that you're going to solve your problem is by like de-stressing and working less, it's very unlikely for you to trust a path that will allow you to work less, because it's been ingrained in your mind that you have to approach solving a problem a certain way to solve it. And so any approach that makes sense to you is actually almost guaranteed to not work, because if it would have worked, it would have worked by now. This is where good coaching comes in, where it doesn't have to be me, obviously, but if you're working with somebody who you trust, who can give you third-party perspective and say, hey, dude, like, you're doing this, but you're actually hurting yourself. You need somebody to help you get out of your own way. And when you can do that, perhaps you can actually accomplish your resolutions for the first time or for another time and do it more consistently. All right, now that we have the surf and turf tacos ready, we're gonna give it a spin, see how Chef Alex did. And of course, Chef Alex didn't miss. Thank you for tuning in. See us at 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central, 11 a.m. Pacific time this Wednesday, or this Friday, and every Friday with the exception of holiday days. Peace out.